Hey everyone, welcome back to For the Record. Thank you for joining me today. So, this is going to be a weekend in vinyl. Doing things a little differently, I guess. I'm going to show you all from the same pick, about 50 or so records. I'm often asked, how do you afford to have the immense collection I have? It's a process, okay, and it takes a lot of practice. But I just want to show you and discuss a little bit about the pick that I went to this past week. You know, I know everybody has their own little way of buying records. You know, there are particular people that will only buy absolute mint. Some people prefer reissue over original pressings. Other people, they don't mind scratched and beat up records. I myself prefer original pressings, although I am a little more forgiving when it comes to the jackets. The vinyl surface or media surface, I've been very picky for the past few years, where I'm not going to buy an album that I'm not going to be able to enjoy. I'm not a beginner record collector. I've been doing it for many years, and through the years I've sort of learned. You don't buy stuff you don't listen to. You don't buy stuff that somebody else isn't going to like or that you don't like. And I say somebody else isn't going to like because I buy and sell. So, I'm very particular on the media surface. I'm not so picky on the jackets because you don't play the jackets, and everybody has said that. But some people, they want an absolute mint all around jacket, record, original sleeves, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not too particular. I'm not too particular on the jacket. I'm more very picky on the media surface or the vinyl record. So today, about probably 90 to 95% of the stuff that I look at anywhere, it's all garbage. It's either classical, it's not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's undesirable. It's a lot of 95% of the stuff is just not worth anything because the jackets are so moldy, they're all beat up, they're all like dusty, and they're just not really worth getting because you can't really do anything with them. You can't enjoy them. So today it was a hodgepodge of everything. If I were to guess, well, let me just explain the facility that I went to. This place was, or is, an unassuming place. People drive past it. I've driven past it thousands of times. No idea, not paying any attention to the building. I got a call. This person owns an auction house. Turns out this building is an auction house. No idea. So I get in contact with this person, and they're selling all the records for $1. Doesn't matter. Now, there were thousands upon thousands of records I touched and I felt and I smelled every single album that was there. Thousands of them. I am exhausted. And sometimes you have to dig through crap to get a decent record. Okay. Got my buddy's name on it. He's already claimed it. He's going to pick that up. You have to dig through. Now, the worst of it was, just imagine kind of going through, and a lot of you that are very picky on your records, a lot of people won't even touch what I touched. But imagine just kind of fingering through the crate of records, and some of these were like so fragile and crappy that the dust from the jacket and the jacket cover was, or the record cover was so fragile, it was kind of going up in the air. You know, you finger through. I'm going like this. It's just like a lot of the stuff was just. But you have to be patient. You have to be patient, and you just have to just go through it, go through the motions, because finding one or two albums that are worth it, that in itself, you know, I found an album in here that retails for $50 to $60. You know, and if you can get the record lot for a decent price, then it's paid for itself with that one record. So, you know, I looked through a lot of stuff today. I looked through a lot of crap, a lot of classical, there was actually a lot of hip hop stuff. I don't have the contacts for hip hop, but there was probably almost half of what was there was hip hop. And it's just not my genre. It's not my specialty. It's not what I deal with. But there was definitely a lot of stuff, a lot of 12-inch singles and stuff. It's 12-inch singles. So I just wanted to go through and show you what I have today, because I was blown away. You know, I also, at the same time, a lot of these picks that I go to, a lot of these records have been silent for decades, and you know, I'm finding them for the first time after decades, or after years and years of them being in a box. So I just can't get over the vision in my head of myself going through one of the crates I went through. Everything was so fragile. Every time I touched it, just kind of like the dust or the paper was it was all wet. It was like wet at one point, and it dried out, and it's all like all particles kind of flying through the air. And that's literally how some of it was. But some of this was good, like this one, like I just had the Fat Boys, a buddy of mine. I gave him a second I got this one. That's a 12-inch single there, Fat Boys Twist. And second I saw that, I gave him a ring and put my name on it. It's mine, so he's gonna be picking that up. So I think what I'm gonna show first are the records that I'm gonna keep for myself, and there's a few of them. You know what? Yeah, myself, right here. So the first one we're gonna do is this one. I was really excited. This is Live Tuna. Okay, this one is not the best. The jacket's all beat up there. Okay, like, I mean, moldy kind of, but it's like all old and dried out. I'm okay with it. That's fine. Okay, and it's just a really early record there. The vinyl, the record itself is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's any marks on it. I actually played it. Just played it. Plays absolutely fine. I love this kind of stuff. This was probably one of those records that, you know, it's been sitting somewhere for many years. But Hot Tuna, and that's on Relix Records, RELIX. Okay, one of the top ones I found for myself. Another band that I actually generally probably would sell, I would resell, but I decided to keep this for myself. This is Dr. Hook Revisited and the Medicine Show. Not a huge Dr. Hook fan, but I'm going to keep that one for myself. The next couple, Della Reese. What can I say? This one's Della Reese, What Do You Know About Love? Beautiful pressing, original pressing, not a reissue or anything. And I'm okay with that, you know. I love original pressings. This is on the RCA Victor, another Della Reese. Survivor. Another one that I probably would have generally resold, but this one is Survivor. This one is, what's this one? Self-titled, I think. Very nice find there. One that I'm not familiar with. Again, generally I probably would I'd resell it, but this one's called Blackfoot. But the I actually did put it in a pile for me to sell, and then I looked at the back and I was like, oh, looks like a happening band. Blackfoot. I can't say I've ever heard of them. Definitely happened to find this one. This one's Kansas Audio Visions. One I do not have. I'm definitely gonna put in the Kansas spot over there in my my record collection. It's over that way. Or to you, maybe it's that way. You know, Kansas Audio Visions. Very happy to find that one. One that I believe the name is familiar, but I do not have any. They're called Head East. I guess the album's called US 1. Yep, US 1. Head East. Again, I think I'm familiar with the band. The name is familiar, but I'm just not exactly sure I've ever heard of them. Of course, Golden Earring needs no introduction. And this one is Moontan. This one's a compilation. I generally don't pick up compilation albums, but this one's Bill Haley and the Comets, rockin'. In this a lot, if not all these songs are from American Graffiti, if I remember correctly. So all of those I'm keeping for myself. The best one I think was the Hot Tuna, I think. Definitely happy to get that one. Let's go on with the ones that I'm going to be selling. Okay, the Byrds Greatest Hits. Again, these I'm selling. These I have priced at $3. I sell these for about $3. And if somebody buys the lot or buys like a large portion of them, I'll cut the price. You know, I'll give them a deal on the price. But these are generally $3 albums. Foreigner. Men at Work. Never gets old. I have a list of, I don't know, 7 or 9 people that buy from me, that whenever I get little Jethro Tull, whenever I get a new shipment in, I reach out to all of them via email and or phone calls. And this one's Jethro Tull. I reach out by texts or phone calls, and I let them know that I have new stuff in. John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, great album. I've got that one, and I let them know I got new stock. And the next few days, they come by and I sell them. REO Speedwagon. This one is a $3. It's probably it's more than $3, but because the jacket, it's separated, I'm gonna let it go. The record, it's absolutely fine, but the jacket's a little beat up, to say the least. Climax Blues Band. I almost kept this one, but I think I'm just gonna turn around and sell it, try to get some of my money back. Jay Giles, Freeze Frame. I love the older Jay Giles over the new stuff, to be completely honest. But and this one, I mean, can't go wrong for $3. Okay. So, higher priced albums. Now, I'm not going to take, I'm going to be brave here, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you. And I'm leaving the price tags. I'm leaving the price tags on them, because that's just how it is. These are close to retail, maybe a little shy of retail. Not everybody freak out when you see the prices, but I'm not trying to sell them to you. I'm just letting you know what I have here. The first one I'm going to show is, I believe it's an 80s or 90s pressing of the Beatles 67-70. It's pressed on, again, don't worry about the prices. Okay, this is on the translucent blue. I think it's the 1980s or 90s translucent blue vinyl, but there's one that's for sale. This one is Andrew Cash. I've never heard of him, but gonna get rid of that one too. I wonder if it's in relation to Johnny Cash. It's almost like they are like they, Cash, because the name, if you look at it, it's like Cash, This one is Mind Games by John Lennon. The record is absolutely mint. Got a $20 price on that one. Sammy Hagar. This one is Standing Hampton. I think I found some really good stuff here. Some of them they aren't great, but they are. The record services are absolutely fine for the most part. The jackets are absolutely fine. Who Are You? And again, I don't sell crap. If the jacket's a little beat up, that's okay. I just put a lower price on it. A little, is it Nazareth? But yeah, a little bit of James Brown there in the Shrink. But I don't buy anything that the record service or media service isn't any good. I don't waste my time. A little bit of Janet Jackson. I don't waste my time. I only buy stuff that is decent, that is in excellent condition. Mariah Carey. Bee Gees, Trafalgar. Their older stuff. Now this one and I think one or two others were probably the best finds in this lot that I picked up today. This is one of the best ones. This one's Nevermind the Bullocks. Here's the Pistols. Nevermind the Bullocks. You got your sticker right there for the song Submission. Nevermind the Bullocks. This was another decent one. I don't have a big price on it. It's a compilation album, and two, it's got a seam split. But this one's the Beach Boys. It's on the Pickwick label, and this is just a compilation album. That's all. Back, the front. This one's Lone Justice, self-titled. Can't say I've heard of them, but we'll let that one go too. This one's kind of Feel the Fire, Jermaine Jackson. This one's actually in really good shape. Let's just go with plastic on it. Jermaine Jackson. Got a few, The Tubes, Young and Rich. This one I already have, so I'm going to get rid of this one. This one's Mahala Jackson, Newport, 1958. It's a great one. It's great. I have that one. It's great. There probably aren't too many people out there that are into this artist, but this is Eddie Fisher. Really, really good shape. I don't think there's a mark on it. This one was one of the few. This was one of the ones that was worth the pick. This one's The Cult. This one's, I think it's Electric. The Cult. That price is full retail. Worth every penny. The Cult. Alrighty. Moving right along, got a few left. Hopefully my battery holds up. If not, it's going to be cut short. But we're going to keep going. J. Geils Band live. Full House. Got a $10 price tag on that one. I have this one already, so it's no problem getting rid of it. This one's in really good shape. Susan Vega. She was big in, I want to say in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think she was huge in the 90s. Susan Vega, In the Shrink, beautiful condition. This is another good one. The jacket's not in the best of shape, but the record is absolutely fine. This is there you go. It's Louis Armstrong, of a Satch. What is this one? Ambassador Satch, because it says European concert recordings. European concert recordings. Ambassador Satch. This one, you know, I didn't look into this one, but this is obviously an early one. I'm not sure if they meant that it's his second album, but this one's John Anderson. John Anderson, number 2. Alrighty, this one's a pretty good one too. Not great, not woo, but this is a pretty good one. Dave Brubeck, Time In. Beautiful shape. This one, you know, I might end up keeping this one for myself, but good old Aretha Franklin, God rest her soul. This Girl's in Love with You. Aretha Franklin. I might end up keeping that one for myself, but for now, it's for sale. Some more of The Tubes. And this one's called Now. Couple more, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. This one's Live in London. The Beach Boys. Yep. The Beach Boys live. I'm being summoned, but I'm going to finish up here. So this one's kind of neat, a little quarter gatefold or 3/4 gatefold. Right. This I believe it's an import just because of the style and the texture, and it's almost like it's laminated. I believe this one's an import. It's not on the Capitol label anyway. I could be wrong. This one's you know, it's not in best shape, but the media surface is fine. This one's Kiss Alive. It's not in the best of shape again, but you know. It's been used and almost abused. This one's Tubes, Love Bomb. And this one, again, might end up keeping this one for myself. I'm not really sure, but right now I have a price tag on it, so it is for sale. This one is Genesis, Seconds Out. Right? Seconds Out. This is, from what I understand, it's a live recording. Gatefold. Seconds Out, Genesis. And that is it, everybody. We made it. We are still alive. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what I picked up this week. It was a long day, but I think it was worth it. I really enjoy going to these picks, and you know, sometimes it's the bust. I can do a whole video on going to these picks, and you know, you arrange the day, arrange the time, and you go there, and it's a total bust. But today was not that. Today I think I did pretty good, and I'll be able to make some good cash, be able to put some money in the bank, and there are some products that I'm looking to pick up for regarding record cleaning and stylus cleaning and all that stuff. So I need to start getting money back into my account so I can buy those and you know, get some products that I can you know, maintain my record collection or cleaning records and cleaning the stylus and stuff. There's one stylus cleaner that I really want to pick up, and when I get it, I'll probably do a little review on that one. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a little bubble, but the size maybe a silver dollar, and you just take your toner arm and you take your stylus or your and you just kind of put the stylus just drop it right on top of the little bubble, and it takes all of the dust and all the dust off the stylus, and it cleans it. And it's got good reviews. A good friend of mine who highly recommends it. I just haven't made the purchase yet. You know, just again trying to get some money back into the account so I can get that. It's like, you know, $35-40. So hopefully that's the next product review I do, and that's it, everybody. You know, it costs money to do this, and when I'm able to make money doing what I do, if I'm able to make money doing what I like, what I enjoy doing, that's even better. And plus I get to rebuild the record collection, and I get to buy all these products that it takes to maintain this hobby. So I appreciate all you guys, all you ladies, all you men out there that watched this video. I appreciate you doing so, and hope everybody has a safe weekend, and stay cool, and stay hydrated. And until next time, see you on the flip side. Peace.